Basically, if you want something in your bed that's going to go down on you 2 or 3 times a night, get this mattress. If you want something that's going to stay hard all night, don't get this mattress. Good afternoon, guys. Going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to do a little product review on something I bought a little while back, but used it for the first time on the weekend. Product we're going to review is the Wanderer Contour Airbed. It's a queen size airbed. Ideal for home use, quick and easy to use, blows up. It's a 240 volt one, you blow it up, it says about 4 minutes to fully inflate it. A bit of information here says it will stretch a little bit, so you may need to add a little bit of air. I'll let you into it, you're going to need a little bit more than a little bit of air with it. But we'll get to that in a second and we'll run through. I'll show you the good things, how quick and easy it blows up and how quick and easy it goes down, etc. And then we'll get to my actual honest thoughts on it. Righto. First thing you see, I will say, it folds down very nicely. Comes in a little bag. Very easy to set up. Just slides out of the bag onto the ground. Flip it open. Around this way. Now up this end, hopefully you guys can see it. I'll bring it up here. There is the valve, and in here, in your air mattress, is your plug. I'm hoping the lighting is good enough in here, guys. There's the plug, you plug that in, turn this dial to inflate and deflate. So I'll plug it in, I'll show you how quickly it goes up. So just plug it into 240 volt. Before I turn it on, I will say I took a battery pack, a 240 volt battery pack, and that inflated it fine, so there's no problems if you got one of those, or you run it off a generator. So I say, just turn the knob, and you'll see very quickly it will inflate. A little bit of noise. Not too bad, but when you have to inflate it in the campsite, everybody knows what you're doing, especially at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They love you for it. Righto, so that's the airbed up. I'll put the camera, give you a bit of a look. So it's nice and firm. You can even make it a bit firmer than that. But yeah, it's a good size. I say it's a queen size bed. I will say, laying on it like this, there's your on off fill and all that. Yeah, it's a very comfy bed when it's full. So as I say, happy with this stage. We did check the mattress before we went. I have a battery pack, like I say, which I run it off. Made sure that would run it. It inflates well, inflates quickly. It's very comfortable to lay on when it's inflated like this. Very happy with it. But when we went camping, the dog thinks it's pretty good too. When we went camping, I blew it up. Everything was fine. We went to a music festival, so by the time we got back to camp and everything, time for bed, it was about 1 o'clock. The thing was nearly flat. I thought, okay, no problem. So I put the battery pack on, we blew it up, and everything was happy, went to bed, and about 2 hours later, we are both stuck in the middle of the bed, and it is probably 30% deflated again. So I've had to get out of bed, it's about 5 degrees, and put the battery pack on it, blow it up again, wake the neighbourhood up, and go back to sleep. That's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and about 5 o'clock in the morning, guess what? I'm having to do the same thing. This happened pretty much for the 2 nights. You're getting 2 to 3 hours sleep on this thing, and it goes down. So yeah, not really ideal. Super comfortable. I will be taking it back to see if I can get my money back. I don't know if it's a faulty one, but yeah, just be cautious, guys. If you're going to buy one of these, I suggest setting it up at home and leaving it on for a night and see what it looks like in the morning before you go camping. Because like I said, we had 2 nights camping, and we had 2 nights of actually getting up 2 to 3 times a night to blow this thing up, and we were only sleeping half the night. So what do I rate this thing? I'm gonna give it, out of 10, I'm gonna give it about a 3. Maybe if I get a new one, if they exchange it, give me a new one, I'll do another test and see if it's any better. But as it currently sits, I'm gonna give it a 3. Basically, if you want something in your bed that's going to go down on you 2 or 3 times a night, get this mattress. If you want something that's going to stay hard all night, don't get this mattress. My views, I purchased this with my own money, so I'm not obligated to tell people it's wonderful when it's not. Now, I bought a lot of other camping gear for this trip, and it all worked beautifully. I feel obligated to let people know. Not so much don't buy it, but if you're going to buy one, pump it up and leave it overnight and see what it's like before you go camping. I did inflate it, as I say, to see if it was going to go up and what it felt like, and I was really happy, but I didn't leave it overnight because I was pretty confident, it being new, it wasn't going to leak. And as you can see, Murray's pretty comfortable on it. So, yeah, he's not going to be happy when I take it down. So, yeah, don't recommend you get this particular brand. If you do, pump it up and check it. And to be quite honest, if you buy any air mattress, pump it up, check it, leave it overnight and see how you go. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. And, yeah, just my views, guys, just my views. Righto guys, I'm going to do the final part of the review on this mattress. I took the previous one back to BCF where I bought it. They exchanged it, no problems. They were happy to give me my money back or give me a new one. I still needed an air mattress, so they says take a new one, see how you go, and if it's okay, keep it. If it goes down, bring it back and they'll give me my money back. So what I did is I got a new one. I've brought it home. I've inflated it. And I put it in the spare room on the bed. I put a couple of stools on it. These stools are actually full of stuff, so they got a bit of weight. I wanted a little bit of weight on it. And it's still very, very firm. So, you know, I would have been happy with that. Now, the good thing is, that is 12 days. It's been on that bed 12 days and it hasn't gone down. So like I say, it has gone down. If you go in the corners a little bit, but if you used to be sleeping on it, you'd be fine. Maybe a little touch up in the morning, but not like before. The other one was going flat in 2 to 3 hours where you wouldn't have been able to sleep on it. This one, like I say, 12 days. I think it's 10 or 12 days it's been in here. But as you can see, happy with it. So moral of the story, guys, if you want to buy an air mattress and you buy one of these, make sure you inflate it and leave it set up for as long as possible, maybe a bit of weight on it, and make sure it doesn't go down. I think the first one I got was a dud, but reading other reviews, about 50% of them are duds and about 50% of them are great. I think this one is great, so we will continue to use this. I'm going to keep it. If I was to give a review without sleeping on this one at the moment, camping, I would say I'd give this about an 8 out of 10, only purely because I haven't slept on it to make sure it doesn't go down. I know when we did blow them up and lay on before, they were very comfortable, just went down. The previous one I would give about a 2 out of 10 because, like I say, I was needing to inflate it 2 to 3 times a night because it was unusable. So, final result, I'll say, happy with that. We'll keep that. Yeah, what do? You know, it's an air mattress. Big lesson out of this. I don't think whether it's you buying this particular one or any of them, blow them up, leave them set up, put a bit of weight on them, make sure they don't go down before you actually go using them. Lesson learnt, guys. All right, see you later.